Welcome back to Supers Live. It's time now to talk to the guys that starting on the front row. Picking up his fifth straight Supers Summit Classic pole position. A little bit slower this year, but never too slow to set on the pole of the Summit Classic. Ladies and gentlemen, Dave O. Congratulations, Dave. What a heck of a run for you. Not quite the speed that we saw last year out of it. You talked a little bit at the beginning of the broadcast about, potentially not quite knowing what this new tire file was going to do going later in the day when it was all said and done. Is that what kept you from breaking down into the low threes like you had last year with that 302?
I was just, going out there and trying to get a good lap in to start. Got something that, was good enough, and then just couldn't quite hit the marks the second time around to really get a fast lap like you were mentioning as I did prior years, but, certainly still enough to thankfully come out with the front row and actually pole it again this year.
Well, pole is great. Connections have been an issue for you. Some of the guys poking some jabs at the guy that's sitting on the pole about keeping a connection, going for the Triple Crown of disconnects in the Triple Crown races. Talked a little bit about that last night at the draw that still not quite happy with where you're at. Do you think you've got enough to go 125 laps?
Depends on so many things. I don't know. I hope so. It'd be nice to complete another one of these, but if I were to get dropped towards the end of it again, or even in the middle, like it's happened, sporadically in all these different events, it wouldn't surprise me. But we'll just hopefully stay connected throughout the whole thing tomorrow night.
Dave, a heck of a run for you out there to put it on the pole. Starting next to you tonight, the guy that's leading the points championship, looking for his second Supers championship. What kind of advice will you be giving the guy to your outside as you take the green flag tomorrow night?
Well, I think with how it shakes out in qualifying here tonight with the points that are given and with Brad missing tomorrow, I think that pretty much locks him up for it. So congratulations to him. My advice to him is to stay in front of me because it's going to be tough to pass me if he's going to keep that Triple Crown.
The cards have been thrown on the table from your pole sitter Davo to the guy that's starting to his right for the Summit Classic tomorrow night. Dave, best of luck to you tomorrow night. I'm sure we'll talk to you at some point during the broadcast tomorrow evening. You can sleep on your fifth straight Summit Classic pole here at Madera Speedway. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Well, let's talk to the guy that has his work cut out for him. There's no doubt about it. His mentor is starting to his left. It's his first front row start at the Summit Classic 125. He's looking for the perfect Triple Crown. To do that, he would have to win this and the Topless 200 because he's already won the All-Star Classic 200. Zach Sears out of Elyria, Ohio. Congratulations, Zach, on that front row start for tomorrow night's 20th anniversary of the Summit Classic 125. I know it means a lot to you to be able to put it up there. You talked at the beginning of the broadcast about how you thought it would go and what you needed to do. You were able to string it out, but just by the skin of your teeth with an 11.606, Anthony Corsinini goes out. He's into the sixes, and then you had to wait for another fast guy, Rapid Ryan Clunan, at the end. How nervous were you that you were going to get knocked off that front row starting position?
The nerves definitely set in coming out of one or out of two. Going down the backstretch, I knew I botched one that lap, and then the next lap I thought I was going to be able to do better. Went into the corner, completely botched that one too. So everything came down to 3 and 4 and what I could produce off of 3 and 4, and I don't even think I even went any better faster on the second lap. So I tried to do something different and completely botched both my laps. So I was expecting to go a little faster. Definitely wasn't going to be able to beat Dave. But you can always hope.
Well, hope is a lot of this, right? And always hoping that you have a good, clean race. But here's the deal: you heard what Dave O said. He's thrown the gauntlet at you that you better get a good start and get out in front of him. How do you feel about that?
When in doubt, I'll be on his bumper. And as we know, I'm not afraid to use it. And there's always the chance that he disconnects since he's had a history of that. Um, so I mean, there's probably 50% chance that we're gonna win it, and the other 50% is he laps me, and I don't even get to see him the rest of the race. So he's gonna be able to run away with it on the pole. I mean, just hopefully he catches lap traffic in the wrong places, and I can get around him in the wrong spot and catch him in some mistake in the few mistakes that he makes. But there's always that chance he does, and there's always the chance he disconnects. He's got a history of that.
Zach, just not to poke bear, but you've also been involved with the driver that's leading as you were being lapped before. Brad Keyser, another one of your mentors out there. Maybe you could use that to your advantage against Dave O. Get in his head a little bit. He's pretty cool, calm, cool, and collected. I know, but that might play into it tomorrow night.
Let's hope it doesn't, because then I won't hear the rest of it for the next 6 months or whenever he wants to talk to me again. But I would definitely be able to hear from him again.
Well, hey, no matter what, you're sitting on the front row for the Summit Classic 125. Got a shot at the perfect Triple Crown if you pick up the win tomorrow night. You've locked up your second Supers Championship, your first Wings Championship. We'll talk to you more about that tomorrow night, but congratulations on what has been just a fantastic season here in our 20th anniversary.
Yeah, thank you. Like everybody, Brad, Dave, everybody here at Supers, Kevin, everybody, every admin that comes out, every driver that comes out too. It goes. It's everybody has a hand in this. So it's grateful that everybody wants to come out and run this, and everybody wants to have fun. So it's nice to be able to win my second one and actually sit on the front row of this race, and hopefully I can get it done tomorrow.
Well, we're going to be keeping an eye on that number 22, guys. Congratulations, man, on that front row start. Well, folks, that's your front row. Real quick, we're going to talk to the guy that won the B main. He's tickled pink to be able to do that. Daniel Nance, congratulations. Picking up that win in the B main gives you a better starting position for the Summit Classic 125 tomorrow night. How do you feel about your chances of a top five? You did that last year as a rookie.
Yeah, I feel pretty good. Doing some practice, I feel decent in how I did with lap times, and I feel pretty good about the race that I had and the race that I might have tomorrow. And also, it's like, I know I might not win tomorrow's race, but that doesn't mean that not everyone in front of me is going to crash.
Well, that's true. It's always a tough one here at Madera Speedway. Lap traffic always intense, and you were able to work your way through as a rookie last year. We'll be keeping an eye on that number 2 Han Welding Supply Nance Brothers Racing Machine tomorrow night here at Madera Speedway. Congratulations on your B main win. Well, folks, that's a wrap here tonight from Madera Speedway. We want to make sure that you come back and join us tomorrow evening at 8:30 for the 20th annual Summit Classic 125. It will be a doozy, close, tight, competitive racing action as we close out our 20th Goldcrest Wing Supermodified Championship season, as well as our SUPRS 2024 Golden State Classic Series and race number 2 of the Supers Triple Crown of Supermodified Sim Racing presented by Icings on Top. For all of our drivers, I'm Bob Gang. We're thanking all of you for being here tonight to enjoy Pole Night, Go Fast Night, and congratulations to Dave O on his 5th straight Supers Summit Classic 125 pole with a time of 11:3:42. Nice run by Dave O to pick up the pole. Also, special thanks to First to Finish Race Service, BreezeGraphics.com, Hairbag Studios. It's kind of a bittersweet week here as we say goodbye to our video producer Kevin Timmons as he's retiring after 11 years and bringing all these broadcasts to Twitch. He's doing a fantastic job tonight, and we hope that you'll all put something in chat as well and just let him know that you appreciate what you get to watch here on the Supers Broadcasting Network. Icing's on top, specialty cakes of all occasion. And as we said, proud sponsor of the Supers Triple Crown of Supermodified Sim Racing and the Supers Rookie of the Year Award, Supermodified Scorecard, Gridfinder.com. Find your place on the grid. Become a Gridfinder approved league like Supers. Burger Smokehouse. Simple family traditions on the web at smokehouse.com. Wags Custom and Cool Awards. Making Dave O and Zach Sears look cool at Madura Victory Lane here tonight. BMK Logistics, sponsors of the BMK Logistics Fast Car Dash. Also, thanks to HeatFinder.net and the ModSquad.info for putting everybody in touch with that classic game, NASCAR Heat. Until tomorrow night, Summit Classic 125, I'm Bob Gangwer, reminding all of you that when you're in the Central Valley, keep it wing side up and wheels to the ground.